Maybe we can see them better here. Midges. They get up your nose, they get in your eyes, they get in your hair, they get in your tea, they get in your face. They're quite annoying, actually. Location, location, location. This was my campsite last night. It's day 15. Good morning. And so I'm heading to Temple Dairy today. That'll be about a 25K hike. Well, I know one thing the day is going to bring: heat. That was what woke me up in my tent this morning. The sun was just beating down on it. Ireland is going to be having a heat wave over the next few days. My leg is tingling. I think I picked up hogweed yesterday, which can cause blistering and irritation. Oh, this is nice on the feet. It's like walking on carpet, moss carpet. Okay, so this is a change from a style. You go in one side and, oh boy, I just barely fit with, oh, I'm caught with the pack. I'm kind of stuck. Pro tip I was just thinking of sharing with you: when you're off-road for quite a while and you see that you're coming on road, whether you know how long you will or won't be on the road, empty your bladder before you get out on the road. Because yesterday, oh my gosh, so many times for hours it seemed I was having to hold my bladder because I could not find a spot on the road to go to the bathroom. Crossing a field again, where you just never know from one step to the next where the ground is or where the next marker is. Hey, I found the trail. Where have all the cows gone? So long, Malteen way. Hello, Ormond way. This is Milestone. And the guide said there was nothing here. And they're pretty well right. Just before you come up into Milestone, there's a quiet little water source right there. You can get your drinking water, which has to be filtered, of course. I really like when the electric fence comes with a handy dandy handle. And done. You have to come all along here, and then you hit this electric fence. You got to go under or over. So under was the ticket with my pack on, because these guys are so close. That's a bull, and he's following me. Nice to see you girls. Oh, okay, moving on. Where I've been, camped up on that ridge last night, down into the valley, back up past those wind turbines, down and across every bloody cow pasture, mostly with cows. This one was good. Not only was it not with cows, but it's been plowed down, so I could see where I was stepping. And here is where I'm going. Pretty, but boggy. Pretty boggy. Ooh. Gosh, you could twist an ankle, snap an Achilles. You could just do it all here. Wow, this is a hot day. This is a hard day. It's a tiring day. Okay, it's mid-afternoon now. I just dissolved an electrolyte tablet into my small water bottle and downed that. And with the amount that I'm sweating, I'm thinking that's what I need. Wow, that was so slow. And that's another thing. I get to I get really easily discouraged when I look at elevation or the distance versus the time and go, what? Oh, that's a great little water source just before Upper Church here. I think I'm about a kilometer out or something. I'm feeling better now that I'm out on the road and somewhat partially in the shade. And the electrolytes have hit my bloodstream, I think. I think that's all I needed. Falchago Upper Church. Welcome to Upper Church. It's tiny, but this is really pretty. I think I'm going to take a little break here and then get on with the rest of my hike for today. Wow, really steep climb coming out of Upper Church. I'm having to use my my PCT climbing strategy. I haven't used that since the beginning weeks of the PCT, where I do 1 and 2 and 3 and I count all the way to 20 and then I stop and take 4 breaths. I'm not doing it because right now because I'm getting out of breath. I don't want to get overheated because it's really hot today. Did I mention it's hot? It is. I'm not kidding. A freshly cut hayfield. Oh, this is a dream. Let's just take it in for a moment. So green, so lush. It smells wonderful. So Ireland. You know what? It's late. It's after 7 p.m. I just have my last 1.5 that I want to do for today. And I'm not bushwhacking through this. So I've checked the map, and this little obstacle course parallels the road for only like less than a kilometer, but that would take forever to get through at this point. So I'm going back and I'm just going to take the road. And you know what? The road is an alternate at all times on this trail, all of these trails, all of the ways, because the roadway is considered just the bicycle route. So if you're ever feeling uncomfortable, unsafe, unsure, and you just think, oh, I wish I didn't have to go through this part, you don't. Just take the cycling route and it'll meet up with the walking way again. In this case, it's less than a kilometer later. Good morning. It's day 16 on the Ireland Way. It's Sunday, May 28th. Oh, I might get into Templedary in time for Mass, but it's a long day, 31 kilometers. And yesterday was supposed to be 31, but I could only get to 25 in 11 hours. And the reason is all the pasture crossings. Man, did they ever slow me down. It's so hard to walk through them. And my legs got destroyed in a number of places. So many thistles and prickles and branches. And anyway, the good news is I'm invited to the farmhouse. Dan and Mary, who are very kindly hosting me in their field. Well, Dan offered me the field, and then Mary came along and offered me food and shower and everything. It's different when you meet the husband first before the wife. Anyway, it was perfectly fine in my tent, all settled in. And I said, no, if I'd got in a bit earlier, maybe that would be nice. But it was by that time about 8:30, and no, I wasn't going anywhere. Once I'm sitting, I don't want to stand again if I don't have to. The fly is soaked as if it was raining all night, and it wasn't. It's just mist. Irish mist. Well, that was a great little spot for the night. Started out windy. I had to really anchor everything down, and ended up very wet. So now I've been invited into the house to freshen up this morning and have a cup of tea. All right, thank you, Mary, for the lovely breakfast.
Linda.
Okay, bye-bye. Well, it's over an hour later and I'm on the road. I had a beautiful breakfast with Mary, wife of Donald. Anglicized is Dan or Danny or Daniel, but Donald is it's the Irish way of saying it. And you know, you just never know who you're going to meet and what the story is. And as I walk now, I'm adding Mary's son, Eddie, to my list of souls that I'm keeping in mind on this trek. And who's your little friend there, Tom?
That's Molly. Keep her out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Keep her from fighting with me. She don't sleep in. She goes home, and if she didn't get a walk, she'd be like a child. She'd be uneasy. You know?
Oh yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Well, I'm either too early or too late for Mass in Templederry. But what kind of church isn't even unlocked on a Sunday morning? It's not that early. It's just after 10. I don't know. Maybe I'm too early. Maybe there's only one Mass and it's noon or something. Templederry is quite quiet. Yeah, so I now know why the Templederry Church of the Immaculate Conception wasn't open. It's a lack of priests. It's a problem everywhere. It will be open. They will have one Mass. It opens at 11. They'll have Mass at 12. But the priest has to travel around. I mean, there are these big, beautiful old stone churches and big rectory house right beside it, and nobody living in it. Come on, Catholic Church. Let them get married, let them be women, and you'll have somebody to celebrate the Masses. That is a really big herd, and I'm very grateful that the landowner allowed us on this side of that pasture. Well, hello everybody. Everybody's come. Yes, a visitor. I don't think you get many. Oh, look at all the eggs over there. I had some for breakfast, you know. Yes? Uh-huh. You're well treated? You're proud of your beautiful home? Well, you should be. It's lovely. It's grassy. It's clean. It doesn't smell at all. You got your little water bowls all filled. Well, I'm going to keep on walking. Okay, sorry to disturb. Everybody was so quiet till I came along. Okay, cluck, cluck, cluck. What the cluck? Oh, well, that was such a welcome break. Josie Mahar was out walking her dog and chit chat. I got invited to the house for coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee and it's too hot for a hot drink. And I said, no, I can't sit that long for something hot, but I wouldn't mind something cold. Well, I think I stayed for about a half an hour. We had a lovely chat. And Josie and Dennis Mahar, if you're watching, remember you're welcome anytime if you come to Canada. Now, Falcha. Go to Mavera.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
Okay, do you walk in the Vero Breffney way?
Yes, as part of the Ireland Way. Yes, all the way to the north coast.
My God, where are you from?
Oh, this is a welcome bit of shade. Oh, and that's a nice cool breeze. Hey, you must be out standing in your field. You know, it's funny, when all this road walking business started, I really resented it. It hurt my feet. And I thought, this isn't hiking. But now, now that I'm in, what, day 16, hour 8 of a 10-hour day at least, I'm going, oh, thank God, road, faster, easier than pastures, bogs, rocks, and so on, and thorny nettles and bushes and overgrown grass tracks. Yeah, it's all relative. Oh, and the bottoms of my feet have really toughened up. They're like a very hard leather now. Well, this is a lot like the Georgian Rail Trail at home. It's straight, it's got crushed gravel, pretty comfortable underfoot. It's got a lack of scenery though. Did you know that Ireland was a land of forest from coast to coast? Absolutely covered. In ancient times, it was just like this, dense bush with lots and lots of underbrush. What? Welcome to Clough Jordan. Oh, there's some people at the corner house. No camping allowed, even though there's a perfectly good flat spot of grass right there. And so I'll be staying in the Django's hostel, eco-friendly hostel. And there's the friendly man.